This is how you can make a baby feeder out of fondant. First, you roll your fondant in a ball shape, then make it like a sausage, not so tiny, a little bit, though depending on the size of the cake you're making it for. It shouldn't be too large or too little for your cake. So measure accurately, very important. And then your fondant should be a fast drying one. For me, I have recipes that works perfectly for every kind of fondant I need. So when you're making modelings, things like this, it shouldn't be over dried recipe fondant, and it shouldn't be over soft recipe fondant. It should just be perfect so that when modeling like this dries up, it doesn't look too dried. So when you're done creating a sausage roll, you can see me using my hands on the middle to create that middle shape. So I'm going to be adding a skewer inside of it in order to hold its shape perfectly, to make it to add more strength to it. Yep. So what I added was a dowel rod, not a skewer. I made a mistake on that. Now when I'm done adding my dowel rod and on my feeder, so the next thing is to create the topper. Now I don't need to roll this fondant, I just want it thick. So I needed not to roll it, I made it flat with my hands and then used my round cutter to cut it. So before you cut this round shape for your cover, make sure you measure and be sure it's accurate so that it can go perfectly well for what you are doing. So the next thing is to glue it to your feeder and then create that round cover tip. Yes, which is not that necessary. If you just want to create yours to be exactly like mine, then it's necessary. But if you don't want it, you can actually skip that part. Now for the mouth of our feeder, just watch me closely. I don't know how to actually explain, but just watch closely on what I'm doing. You're actually going to get, if you try your hands on it, you're actually going to get it. Just watch closely, okay? So first I cut the first part out. I saw it was too long, so I have to go again to make my cut from the second bridge. After this time I found out that it was too long for the mouth of the feeder. Yeah, it was looking too long. So what I did was to cut again and then flatten up with my hands, and that was it. Yeah. So most times when you want to make any kind of shape, it basically starts with round. You round your fondant and then you start creating your shape. That helps a lot. Most of shapes starts most of the shapes we make starts from round. After you make your fondant in a round shape, then you start up. So I'm just trying to create that meal linings, and that is it. We have our feeder. Here is our feeder. This is actually a baby boss cake. So guys, rate me in the comment section.